It is almost 7 in the morning. I went to bed at 2 and got up at 5. I really, even with all the caffeine I have in a day, I really have never had many problems with sleeping, but I'm really worried about my final. That's in 2 hours. And last night before going to bed, or this morning before going to bed, I realized that I still had to write up a lab, which isn't too big of a deal. I'm pretty good at science jargon and just cramming that type of stuff out, so it was okay. It took me like an hour. And so I knew it wouldn't take more than an hour, and so I set my alarm clock to wake up early, but when I do that, when I have something to do in the morning besides get up and go to class, I freak out um, I'm afraid that my alarm clock's not going to go off in time. Like, I know if my alarm clock didn't go off in time for class, I could wake up and be like, oh my gosh, I need to go to class, and go straight there, 10 minutes at most. And so I don't worry like that, but when I have something to do and I need an hour or two before going somewhere, I freak out and I can't sleep. So I didn't sleep a wink. I feel like a zombie. Oh, pretty cute PJs, huh? That's how sexy I feel when my boyfriend's not around. Anyway, so I got up and I decided I'd make a video, so I got halfway dressed. My face is dressed, but oh well. So I got up and made tea and did that lab, and I feel a lot better, but now I want to study, so I'm gonna make some more tea and start studying, and I'll take this test on 3 attempted hours of sleep, probably a total of 1 hour of sleep, because I laid around for an hour, fell asleep, and woke up and laid around for an hour, so it was about an hour's sleep. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm not trying to do this. But I'm glad I got that lab done. That was silly of me not to do it earlier, but excuse me, I had another lab, or another project that I was working on, that drawing thing, so. Oh, at 11 o'clock today, I am done for the entire term. We'll see how it turns out. It'll be interesting. This class right now is the Rumpelstiltskin class. That guy who looks just really weird, and besides his looks being distracting, he's he's a very awful teacher. Oh my goodness. I don't know what I would do without the TA. The TA has taught the entire class, but it was cool. Normally people don't go to class the last week, and that was the highest attendance I've ever seen. The last week of class. And it was because we knew teacher evaluations were the last week. Everybody was there the last day of class, and we did the teacher evaluations, and it felt so good. I was very fair. I gave a very good review of this teacher. I'm not pissed off because I'm failing. Well, I don't know if I'm failing. Hopefully not. I'm failing now, but he's gonna have to curve the class, so um, I'm not pissed off because of that. I'm actually pretty calm about it because I've worked so hard. I've put my best into this class. There was one help session I didn't go to in the very beginning of the semester because I freaked out and stuff, but since then I've been to every help session outside of class, all 3 hours, everything. I've worked so hard, so I'm okay with not passing. If that's just what happens, then all you could do is your best, And so I didn't I didn't judge him on that. I'm very calm about that. I gave a very good account of how this teacher is. Because he's awful. He'd go up there, first of all, well, I'm not going to make fun of him for his speech, but he goes up there and does this entire problem 30 minutes, you know, it's a 50-minute class. 30 minutes are spent on this one problem, and he gets to the end and he goes, oh, well, that should be 0.2 volts instead of 10 volts. Oops. And that's it. Then he just goes on. And then at the end of the class, okay, I am going to make fun of him. At the end of the class, he's like, are there any Krestions? And everybody snickers because we're all really angry at him, and it's really sad. But of course there are questions, and we go and we start raising our hands, and we're like, yeah, can you do this problem correctly? And he's like, no, I don't know how. And we're like, okay, then how do you expect us to know how? And oh my god. So that's why I'm not freaking out, because first of all, I put all my effort into this class, and second of all, he has to put like a major curve on this class, because I don't know how he could still be employed with a school while teaching like this. He has to pretend that we're learning by curving the class. There's no way he can leave us with the grades we have right now. So I don't, you know, I don't think anybody's really passing. Maybe like a fourth of the class has C's and all the rest are D's and F's. I think I have a D. It might be a high D. I know I'm higher than average, but it's still you can't remain employed by a school and give those types of grades. So I don't know. It'll be a miracle if he's employed after those teacher evaluations. My God. I don't know. Anyway, that's probably boring to hear about. I wish. Oh my God. I really want to bring my camera in so you guys could see this teacher. He is hilarious. He is so funny. Just, I mean, not hilarious because he's very frustrating, but his comb over is so funny. It's just like he has really long hair. It's about, you know, about that long, all the way around, but not on the top of his head. And then he just piles it on top of his head. It's so funny. And the way he talks is so funny. When he says that there's a known value, like you know what the value is because the problem gives it to you, he says, no one. This is a no one value. I don't know. And he doesn't have a Texas accent or anything, so he's not adding syllables to a bunch of words. It's just that one word. He adds a syllable, and he says Krestion. And he's West Coast American. He doesn't have an accent otherwise. He just says Krestion. I don't know. Okay, that's a long video about this one class. I'm sorry, guys. I hope you are all sleeping because it's way too freaking early in the morning to be up. Good night.